Bruchim Aboyim. Welcome to Kol Emes Torah Minute. This past Shabbos we read about the second Passover, the second chance that God gives us a month after Passover. The story was the Bible tells us, a few Jews, they were impure from carrying the dead. The rabbis tell us they were carrying the bones of Joseph. They were doing something very, very great. And because of that, they weren't able to bring the Passover sacrifice in its proper time. And they said, well, why should we be left out? So Moses asked God, what should we do? He said, you have a second chance. I think that's just such a beautiful idea. God always gives us a second chance. No matter what, we always have that second chance. I think that's what Rosh Hashanah and Kippur is all about. It's very interesting. Tomorrow is 20th of Sivan, which is the day when we recall some terrible events in the history of the Jewish people, the Kalmyki massacres. Some communities have the custom to fast, to say slichos, penitential prayers, in memory of the holy martyrs who died in these horrible events. And so on one hand it's a sad day. But after Rav teaches it also in the Slonim Tzadikim, other Rebbe's from Slonim, other Tzadikim, Schusim Again Maleno, they teach this is an opportunity to get started, to plant the seeds for Rosh Hashanah and Kippur. It's 100 days before that season. And this is the time, that's why in the Parsha it says that we read the Malchus, Chronis, we read the Parsha, the Chatzotzers of the trumpets, which teaches us where many laws of Rosh Hashanah. And the tzaddikim from Slonim, they say that it says, there's a famous verse in Deuteronomy, it says, what does the Lord your God ask from you? And the word ma, which means what, is 45. And so 45 days before Rosh Hashanah, that's the 15th of Av, many people start to get ready for Rosh Hashanah and Kippur. But the Talmud says, I'll take your ma alameya, in a different context, which means ma, don't say that what is the Lord asking, but 100. It really means 100 brachas. I'll take your ma alameya 100 days before, which is Chav Sivan. This is the opportunity that we have now to plant the seeds for the Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur holiday. And the Apta of the Ohev Yisrael, the famous Ohev Yisrael, he says a sharp lashon, very, very sharp words. He says, however we conduct ourselves on the 20th of Sivan, that's how our Yom Kippur is going to be. That's what we're planting the seeds, and we're starting, and we're going to do tomorrow. Whatever we do, we daven, we learn, just the regular things. We give tzedakah. We're happy that we're serving God. We feel some joy in our heart that we're God's people. So it's an investment, a spiritual investment into the days of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. And I guarantee, if you make an investment tomorrow, Chav Sivan, and starting from then on, that you will feel a tremendous light, a tremendous awe, a tremendous lichtigkeit when it comes to the days of Rosh Hashanah and Kippur. And not me guaranteeing, after all, tzaddikim will hold that we're zeicha this year to be by his tzii and mezrash. He's buried together with the holy Baal Shem Tov and other tzaddikim. And I think that that's the same message, that the before and after. Before we also have to get ready. You say, why should we be left out? So tomorrow, let's take some time, even if we don't fast, or we don't say the slichos, whatever, we start our normal service. Let's say it a little bit more. Say an extra psalm, learn an extra mishnah, anything. Get ready to come closer, to start the steps into the holiness of Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah. I really believe that this is the opportunity. And you're all welcome. Anyone who's in Richmond, you're all welcome to come to our shul. We have every Shabbos, we have very uplifting, warm, inspiring services. It's very spiritual, God-oriented services, Torah-oriented services that affirming and believing, filled with joy, and it's very inspiring. Anyone who's been there, I think they can all attest to that. So anyone that hasn't been to us, please come by any Shabbos, and certainly Rosh Hashanah and Kippur. Everyone's welcome. We don't charge for seats. Many places they charge for tickets. We don't charge a penny. All welcome. We have every Shabbos. We have a kiddush, and we have classes during the week. Everyone's welcome. And I just once again to make that point that tomorrow, whatever we do, let's put a little bit of thought, a tiny bit of thought, at some point tomorrow. I really believe that those are the seeds that we're planting. The coming Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur, you're going to see the bloom, not only for the day of Rosh Hashanah and the day of Yom Kippur, that you'll find, and it'll be better than any other year that you've experienced. But also, the whole coming year will be filled with light and happiness and holiness and good things. And hopefully we'll all be together with Hashem in good times and good things.